So let's go ahead and get the quote of the day under our belts, shall we? So the quote of the day is, "The biggest lie about getting older is that excitement and growth end with youth." And that's from Mo. Or M-O? I actually don't know if it's, I think it's Mo. Anyway. Because, yeah, I'm excited. And I'm excited about a lot of stuff right now. I'm excited about spring. I'm excited about getting back to art projects. I'm excited about this new game. I'm excited about getting some stuff done at work. Like all of the stuff that is still kind of waiting in the wings that I have been procrastinating on, that I'm starting to get like, okay, I'm getting my groove on. I'm getting like check boxes done. If it seems like it's too big of a thing, it's like, okay, well, what is the smallest step I could take that's going to, you know, move me forward in whatever the thing is that I'm doing. And every time I do just a little boop thing, it's like, okay, here we go. This is how momentum starts, you know? So some of the stuff I'm more excited to get started, and some of it I'm just like, okay, the excitement is that I am moving towards the end of it. Because once the end of it is here, then I'll be excited. Usually that's like work stuff, especially annual stuff, where I'm just like, oh, I'm glad I only have to do this once a year. It's still nice to take the steps that will eventually end in like that annual completion. Doesn't mean it's ever over, because it's never over. I mean, we just keep going through the cycles, right? But, yeah, it's nice to, I haven't been like in a depressed funk over a lot of that stuff like I can be throughout winter, where I just feel like I'm either in a creative slump or in a motivational slump or whatever. It's just been kind of a holding pattern, which is an improvement. Whether or not, you know, it seems like it's an improvement, because I know there's a lot of people who are like, go, 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 must keep moving, must keep pushing, and that doesn't work well for me. The small acknowledgments work for me so much better, because so much stuff takes so long that if I needed it to be done, but it takes months, then that would lead to more problems for me than just being like, today I wrote an email. Today I made a spreadsheet. Today I wrote an outline for something. That's a step in the direction, as opposed to it all living in my brain and then feeling like I have to quick and get it done. So yes, those things to me are a sign of growth. Whether or not my methodology works for anybody else, or whether or not other people need to have more like substantial checkboxes checked off to feel that same level of satisfaction, to each their own. But for anybody who does function in a similar way to me, where you feel like you're always overwhelmed, you're always overthinking, break it down into smaller chunks. And I don't care how small the chunk is. And then check that off your list. Even if it's, I thought about it today, that's still a checkbox, because some days I don't think about stuff. So check it off and feel better and feel excited and feel like that is a sign of your growth. Acknowledging who you really are and addressing things according to you. Because you can compare yourself to someone else all day, and you may not function the same way as they do. You may not get motivated the same way they do. And then if you're living in comparison land, that will lead to you feeling bad about yourself, instead of going, I am not them. I am not them. I am my own person. And if that didn't work for me, then I need to try something else. And that is okay, because that is still growth. Acknowledging that didn't work. Try something else. Do it. I promise you, the more you do it, the better you will get at it, and the better you will feel about your own personal growth. You know, don't compare so much. Be gentle with yourself. Especially if you're someone who's like, more people should be kinder to each other. More people should be nicer to each other. More people should be, I don't know, just patient. Apply those lessons to yourself too, because I promise you that if you are not being kind to yourself and gentle with yourself and giving space to yourself, it's going to make you less likely to be able to do those things with other people, but it's also going to hinder you from accessing your like true potential inside. So start with yourself. Be nice to yourself. Don't beat up on yourself so much. I used to, and I try not to do that as much anymore. And it makes me feel better more often than not. So, anyway, yeah. And I was like, I need to plant some plants. And my husband's like, it's supposed to freeze again this next week. And I'm like, so if I planted the plants today, they would probably die. But I got to buy a couple more plant pots. Real life plant pots, not in-game plant pots. I don't even know if this game has pots. But anyway, I try to buy like 2 a year. So this year I will have 8 pots of plants growing, theoretically. But now that I have the pots and I have the dirt, I'm like, I need to plant some plants. And then it's like, no, you have to wait. It might freeze, kill the plants. And it'll be all like, that's the goal, is to not let the plants die. So I'm excited, but I have to be patient. Thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, I stream live on Twitch and YouTube Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time.